BTC is no longer the vehicle to get super mega rich. Not like it was back in, let's go on the yearly chart, not like it was back here. Okay, unless you're already rich and have millions to buy BTC at 80K and 90K and 100K, it's not the vehicle. It's not the vehicle to make massive gains. Because if you invest $100 into BTC right now, you would need BTC to hit $206,000 for that $100 to turn into $200. I hope you're sticking with me here with all the numbers. If you have $100 to invest and you buy BTC at $103,000, BTC needs to double. It needs to hit $206,000 for your $100 to turn into $200. And so the higher that people are buying coins, especially BTC, the higher they buy it, the more unrealistic their targets get. So people will say, the bare minimum people want is to double their money. I want to double my money. I want to double it. Okay, but if you're doing it in BTC, the higher you buy BTC, the more unrealistic it is for you to double your money. So what do? We turn to altcoins, right? Altcoins, at least, you can get hundreds, thousands of % of returns on your money. This isn't to say don't look at BTC and don't trade BTC. I definitely still trade it and I hold it. I have holdings. I do both. I hold BTC long term. I do DCA, dollar cost average, every single month. Buying bits every single month. I also trade it. So even though, your trades might only be 10%, when you're buying BTC at 100K and selling it at 109K, that's only 9%. But I'm still doing it because it's fun to me. Other people prefer to focus on altcoins only because maybe 9% is too little for them. Honestly, for me, I think it's pretty good. 9%, 10% trades are still very decent. But again, that's all to say altcoins, okay? Altcoins are where you're going to get most of your gains today because BTC is at 103,000. So I guess the main takeaway is please don't go out there thinking like, yeah, you're going to get super wealthy, super rich this cycle and double or quadruple your money or 10x your money because you're buying BTC. Because if that's the case, then BTC will have to double. BTC will have to 4x from here. Or BTC will have to 10x from here. And to be honest, that is very, very unlikely and very unrealistic. So what we want to do is maximize our capital and maximize potential rewards with less risk. You probably already knew that. I just wanted to put a reminder out there because, of course, I see so many different types of desires and wishes and dreams and ambitions out there. Messages I get, like, I want to double my money and I own this much BTC. And like, I don't want to crush anyone's dreams, but it's like, okay, well, BTC is going to have to hit like $10 million per coin based on what this person is telling me they have and where they bought it to like reach their goals. So just wanted to put that out there and make it clear. So yeah, the focus is going to be on altcoins when the market starts really moving again. So right now, BTC has shown incredible strength since April 7th, and altcoins are starting to get there. That yes, they've shown big moves and they are showing volatility, but please don't go spreading your capital across 50, 70, or all these coins on my list because I'm thinking maybe 10 to 20 on my already narrowed list of 70 are even gonna give you something worthwhile. Because the fact of the matter is not all altcoins will fly. Not all of them. It might be alt season, and sure, they might all increase from where they are today, but it might be like 2 to 5 to 10%. And that's probably not what you want. You want the ones that are doing like 20% in a day, 50% in a week, hundreds of percent over months. So that is going to be our game going forward. Okay, just want to get everyone here on the same page. That's going to be our game going forward. Let's see what happens this week. Once again, I'm expecting a correction. This is crazy. We haven't seen a correction yet. Lots of other coins, we have not seen a correction yet. This is massive. Okay, so I want to see a correction give us some better entry levels across all coins, all the altcoins. And then from there, we will see which ones actually perform, because it's not going to be all of them. It's definitely, let me just say this, it's definitely not going to be the Dino coins. Dino coins means dinosaur. Dinosaur meaning the ones that existed since 2016, 2015, 2016, 2017. Ones like this, okay? These are Dino coins. They were really good. They were really popular in 2017, 2021, but not so hot today. So this is a warning I'm putting out there to don't chase things with baggage. That's very key. Baggage means Dino coins that had golden years like 10 years ago. So if you see a chart, pretty much a chart that looks exactly like this, it's probably a coin that you'd be better to avoid or not put too much money into. Because a lot of people's logic is, if this just reaches all-time high, if ADA just reaches its all-time high, I'm going to make this much money. So I did this activity with my third cohort. Olga was in my third cohort. No, wait, that was second cohort. Oh my God, I'm sorry, my second cohort. Olga, maybe you remember, but we did exactly this. And it's funny to see where price is. So back in the second cohort, I was like, okay, people are saying all ADA has to do is reach its all-time high from here. And I'm going to get 131%, right? All-time high being here. Drawing from there to there is 131%. It's really not likely to happen. Oh, here, I wrote a note here. Let's read it. Wasting the entire cycle waiting for ADA to move. It finally moved. That was back here. It finally moved. But why hold a laggard? In this entire time, there's been so many other things that have moved, coins that is, and making bigger gains. You also need to fight with all the Cardano bag holders who they're going to be selling every single time ADA gets higher. Why? Because they want to get out of their position. So I'm talking people who bought here and here, anywhere here actually. Anyone who bought ADA in between 2021 and 2022 and didn't take profits when it was high, guess what? Every time ADA makes a move higher, they're going to be selling. They're going to be selling, and guess what happens? Guess what happens when people sell? Price falls. Reaches the top, lots of people take profit, price falls. Look at this massive blast. Everyone thought, this is it. Cardano is so back. Trump puts on Truth Social, crypto strategic reserve is going to include Ripple, Solana, Cardano, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. This is key. He said it's going to include Cardano. Why then has Cardano fell since that post? Funny. And I mean, since I drew this, ADA only has to reach its all-time highs. Okay, let's move that to today. ADA only has to reach its all-time highs. Now, we're even lower than we were back here. ADA's price is even lower. So it's really just sad to see. So, okay, oh my God, let's buy ADA. Let's buy Cardano, everyone. All it has to do is reach all-time highs. We don't even need to make new all-time highs. We just need to reach what it was in 2021, and we will 3x our money. And so that's the narrative out there. And what I'm trying to get across here is that's probably not the best, wisest game to play. Okay, because there's other things actually moving that don't have baggage. So one, you don't want to chase Dino coins. Exactly, Michelle. No dinos, okay? You don't want to chase Dino coins. These were a 2016 to 2022 thing. Now, it's not. It's not where the gains are made. And I know it sucks because a lot of people have like an emotional attachment to them. It's like one of the first cryptos they ever bought. It's when they had time to read white papers, maybe. It's when they had time to learn about the project and what it does and what it's promising and what the team is building. That shit doesn't matter anymore. Like, no one is building anything, okay? It's been years, like from 2017 to today. It's been 8 years and no one has released anything. Everything they made white papers for and put a team together for and made all these fancy websites for. Who the heck has even released anything? Nobody. So let's not fall for that trap. 2016, it was okay to fall for the trap because we all did and we all won. We gained from it, but it's not the game to play today. So one, avoid Dino coins because people have emotional attachments to them and you want to avoid emotional attachments. And two, you want to avoid coins with baggage. Okay, baggage means they were really high 8 years ago. This is one of them. You don't want that. Doge is a Dino. It is, but the thing with Doge is it's also a meme coin. You know, so it is a Dino, but it's also a meme coin. So we kind of get... Doge is like the BTC of meme coins, right? BTC is also a Dino, but BTC is king. Doge is also a Dino, but it's like the king of meme coins. It's the king of dog coins. So it's a little bit different for Doge. Yeah, fair.